This was it. There was no turning back. We have left our house for the last time and we're heading into a completely different region and lifestyle. On the road, reality became more intense with every hour that went by as we headed to our new home. I've just passed Clinton. I'm on top of the hill, I guess, whatever it is. Bit of a climb out of town. Jeep's doing really good. The trailer is pretty heavy and the Jeep's fully loaded, but it's doing okay. No problem. It's towing everything just fine. All right, kind of the big plateau out here. It stopped raining, thank God. I'd rather take this little bit of cold than all this rain. It's about 0 degrees with some flurries. All right, I'm gonna keep on trucking. Monica is about an hour behind me because I'm going a lot slower. I left earlier, but she started to catch up to me now. So by the time we get to Williams Lake, she'll be right on my tail. The drive is going pretty good. The Jeep's towing the trailer really well, actually, so that's not an issue at all. Weather's been okay. After we left the lower mainland, man, it was just pouring this morning. We've got a little bit of snow right now. It's not so bad, not too deep. It's -1, so that's reasonable. But I'm at the high point here. I think I'll be dropping back down into 100 Mile House. Might start raining again. But that's that. Yeah, the drive so far is okay. Okay, We have arrived in Williams Lake. It's just a medium-sized town. It's not really super scenic or anything, but it does have everything you need for shopping. So we're in town still. I went over to Save On Foods and just got a couple of extra things, and Monica's just over here talking to, I think, TELUS or something. No, not TELUS, ExploreNet, trying to get the internet hooked up. We'll do that here because we're gonna lose cell reception. So busy around here. And yeah, we're heading straight to the house now. Heading out of town, and now I have to find a turnoff. I'm gonna follow that river for a while, and then we have to cross it. So it's a ways out of town, actually, this place. It doesn't look like they actually plowed any of this. There's no marks. It's just kind of melted out on its own from sand and salt, I guess. But I haven't seen anybody yet except one logging truck. And he was hauling. So this road will lead to the house, but we have to cross the river. Hopefully it's a quiet road like the way it is right now. We're getting close. We thought we'd just pull over, let the dogs get their first funk out. Because when we get there, they're gonna go nuts. But I gotta give her with the Jeep. I don't know if I can make that driveway or not with the trailer on. I think if I air down and get my tread a little wider and softer, I should be able to grab and pull all this crap up, I guess. Let's hope so. Are you wearing pajamas?
My fleece lined.
That's allowed, whatever.
I'm a farmer girl now. I'm not a farmer girl. But
Farmer girl? I hear something. A vehicle.
you know, don't be fast.
Across the river. And some animal. Okay, we'll get going. It's about, what, 15 minutes to the driveway? Sure. This road's actually super icy now. The Jeep's doing okay. Monica's still doing okay, but yeah, it's definitely got some ice on it. And it's colder over here. I guess we're close. At the property. Oh, I can see the house. So this side actually is ours too. This little old schoolhouse and some of this pasture. It's just like a 1.4 acre type thing. It's not a whole lot. Good little recreational area, and of course my airplanes will be here. Cool. Driveway is here, and I expect that to be a bit of a mess. Okay, we're here. Wow, this is icy. Okay, well, that's gonna be fun. Let the dogs out. Okay, puppies. No more going to the park, okay? And no playing on the road either.
Who's parking?
Oh, yeah. So we'll have to work on the gate because it's not really that pleasing to look at. Man, that is icy. Chunks. Wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Moving truck is not going to be happy with us.
Our fancy gate.
Oh yeah, Monica's doing the undoing.
Doing the undoing.
Undoing the gate. That's it. Welcome home.
What? Slowly.
Dog down. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Chop chop. Welcome to the country where everything is hard. So we're gonna get in shape real quick here. In a month from now, we're gonna be hard bodies. We're here. Quiet land. Bunch of birds up here. They're probably mad because there's no bird food. There's lots of bird feeders on the property. So here's the driveway and it's complete ice. Actually, I fell down. The dogs fell down. That's how bad it is. And it's thick. Look at that. It's like glass. Yeah, so yeah, I don't even want to walk on this. It is so bad. Oh, fucking shit. So I don't know how the Jeep's gonna make it up here. I'm gonna just try it, but man, I think I'm gonna jackknife this thing. Once I get into over there, maybe I might grab, but holy shit. Not sure what I should use here. Probably second gear 4 low. Yes, that is a beer can. I did consume a beer for courage. Oh, I think I'm gonna try second gear if possible.
Reno!
All right, the update. What do we got? It's 9:15. We've actually got here 2ish. Took our time. The driveway was pretty rough. The Jeep made it. The Kia didn't, but a tow strap. That's all it took. And Monica drove it up in first gear. So both vehicles are up here, but the driveway is a disaster. It's a mess now. It's pretty. There you go. The other thing, the heat was on because there's baseboard, so it was pretty toasty warm. But obviously we made a fire anyways, and turned the baseboards off because we're not paying for hydro. Not baseboards. The water was shut off.
There's a spider in my glass, by the way.
There's a spider. There's spiders everywhere.
There's spiders everywhere in here.
Because nobody's been here for months. This place has been empty since the summertime. And I think all the critters moved in. That's fine. We'll take care of that.
That's right, bitch.
So yeah, this is kind of it here. The kitchen is just kind of, start from over here. Pretty straightforward, but we have big bay windows and those overlook the Fraser River. There's no neighbors out here either. We'll do that tomorrow. Got this rather big island, so that'll work. Cooking, baking, all that jazz. And of course, a nice big fireplace. Dog's pretty well done. And all these cabinets here, I'm not sure what I want to do with these yet. Definitely lots of space anyways. But the problem was, the water was shut off, so we turned the water on.
Oh, we do have surrender.
And we didn't have any water. The pump didn't come on, there's no pressure. It's kind of odd. But I found another valve that goes to the water softening system. Because it's a well here, so they did put a filtration system in and a softening system. So that valve was turned off. So that took me a couple hours to figure that out. But it's good. We got running water. We can shower. So the movers are showing up tomorrow with the big truck. Apparently our stuff weighed in at 8,700 pounds plus the weight of the truck. Is it gonna make it? Doubtful, but.
It's gonna be another fun day tomorrow.
So we emptied the utility trailer because the main reason was if we had this issue, we're gonna use our utility trailer and shuttle everything from the bottom all the way up here. That would be brutal.
That would be like 8 hours of work.
And the moving cost is already through the roof, just because of difficulties, time, and weight. So when they see this tomorrow, they're probably gonna want to add a little bit.
I don't fucking think so.
I don't fucking think so. Anyways, we're pretty tired, man. It's just, it took a while to get up here. But that's the updates. The place is good. Nothing major. Everything's functioning. It's cleaned well enough, except for the spiders. But yeah, the property, we'll look at that tomorrow a little bit more. It's pretty cool. So, let's shut it down. Our first night. You know, and it was actually pretty nice because we slept in front of the fireplace here because we have no bedding. We might not have any bedding or any other things because the moving truck phoned. Apparently there was some rock slides on Highway 1 through the canyon, so far they're not coming. We don't expect them today, but I told them to keep us updated. But there'll be a late arrival if they do. So first night was good. But we have enough supplies anyways. If they can't make it, we'll be okay. We have enough food. We can make a trip to town if we want, if we need. But it gives us some time to deal with the driveway. Just starting to get some daylight here. A nice view of the river down here. View of the river down this way too, but it's fogged in. And it was super quiet. Really enjoyed the quiet for sure. Just no disturbances, cars and trucks and Harleys and screaming and ambulances and sirens and dogs and you name it. All the stuff that goes with city living. And the coffee was good this morning. Our first morning walking around. Guess what? Yes, blue sky. Got the stove still going. And we got some nice morning colors. Love it. Nobody's available to really do a sanding job or put a blade on this. The blade's not going to do anything anyways. Just a couple sanding trucks we had in mind. They can't get sand because apparently the facility's closed on Saturdays. Bit of a joke. So manual labor it is. We've kind of given up on this salting and chopping. So we're going to go in the town and see if we can get some gravel and sand. I'll hook the trailer back up, so let's head back into town and do that. So I'm out here in the sunroom, and you know it's winter, February 1st, I guess. But the sun is kind of blocked. But you get quite a bit of lighting in here, and you'll get solar heating. It'll actually get warm enough without any additional heat. Man, we got super lucky. This place isn't even open, but he was coming around anyways. And we get a scoop of salty sand for the driveway. Well, I think we're gonna go for 2 scoops. Why not? If there's anything left, we'll just put it on the side somewhere. This trailer just paid for itself, I think. Excellent. Oh man, got some chilly wind happening. I think we got enough to give this a nice little sprinkle like that. That makes a huge difference. It's got salt mixed in, so it's starting to stick in. And oh, there goes a sanding truck. Should have just called him. But yeah, it sticks in and it bites really well to the super slick ice we have. Here comes wifey. The dogs can't even walk on this. It's insane. Right, Savannah? You take it easy. Yeah, you figured it out. Okay, so we've got to do, man, that's quite a bit, 1,000 feet or so. Let's get her done. Yeah, it's pretty icy. Go backwards. We're actually doing pretty good. This stuff actually sticks so good. Really happy with it. So we got a whole bunch. We'll be all right. Oh man, welcome to the country. Who needs the gym? All manual labor. We're near the house, thank God. So I think one bucket would have done it. We've got a fair bit down, and there's quite a bit left. So if we have to do this again, we'll just get one scoop from that dude. That worked out okay. Wow, we're pretty sore. We've been going hard all morning with just loading and picking away at the driveway, salting it, breaking up the bad ice. I think the truck's gonna make it, but they're way late because there's been some landslides, rock slides. They took a detour through Merritt, and oh my God, they have to unload tonight, they said, because they have a job tomorrow. And they're from the coast, so I don't know. It's gonna be a tough. Yeah, we still got quite a bit left, so that's good. We'll just put this away. We'll do a little bit more up at the house, but it's flattened out here, so it's okay. Not so icy like down below. Man, that was ugly. I think that was a pretty good day. I am pretty tired. So glad we got this Jeep, man. That thing is a workhorse. It doesn't really struggle with anything. And it towed a yard and a half, I think I got, of sand and gravel. It felt it, but I mean, the Jeep's heavy too. But I was able to get it up the driveway, so that's pretty cool. So it's 2:30. There's not much sun on the property now. I don't know if we can get this to... There we go. Sun's across the valley right now. Wind's picked up. It's probably going to freeze, but I think the driveway is good. That's going to be pretty solid. So these guys, who knows when they'll show up? 7, 8, 9, 10, midnight. Man, but it feels good. I'm just sitting in the Jeep at the bottom here at the road. Apparently they put chains on and they're not too far away. So I just left the Jeep down here so they can actually spot me, because driveways are really easy. You can't really see addresses here, so I'm gonna wait for them here. I'll try to be in front of them going up in case I need any assistance. I don't think the Jeep's gonna do a whole lot. That thing is pretty heavy. My stuff in there is about 9,000 pounds plus the truck, so I don't think I can really pull 20,000 pounds, but I could give some assistance. Just a bit up front in case they get too much wheel spin. So let's hope they get to the house, because if they don't, if they get hung up or can't make it up at all, then it's gonna be a long night. Found the truck, man. They were struggling. That thing was just going like walking pace with the chains digging into the ice. Brutal, man. Totally brutal. But this is the worst of it, except for my driveway. I think they're gonna be okay. They have chains on, so they can only do like, I don't know, we're doing 20 to 30 kilometers an hour average. And there's dry pavement, which is hard on the chains. Sparks flying. And then, but we're gonna hit sheets ice again here pretty quick. So they have to keep the chains on. But yeah, at this pace, this is gonna take a little bit. Hope they have enough fuel in that thing. Okay, we're here. They're gonna line up his truck. See how this goes. I'm just gonna stay ahead of him. Here he comes. I'm just gonna keep going. He's still coming. I think he's gonna make it. It's pretty friggin' awesome, man. You can do it, man. The worst is over. Come on, dude. You can do this. I backed down for a second. I thought he wasn't gonna make it, but he's on me. He's gonna do it. Man, this guy's doing pretty good, man. Gotta turn this thing around up here. And it's tight. This is probably 12-point turn. So I had to come around the other way and hook up with the tow strap. He's stuck. He's not going anywhere now. So I had enough juice to actually pull him a little bit, get out of that rut. So the Jeep did good. Just used doubled up on the strap to the Jeep. Man, it's 9:45. Oh man, we're still unloading. Everybody's pitching in. Just doing the best we can here. It's almost there, so I think we're down to the last quarter. All the blankets are getting put away. So 1 or 2 rows left. It was stuffed tight. Everything was in here. There's stuff everywhere. That's the front deck. Oh, there goes the couch. Oh, kitchen's not too bad. We're just gonna go for a little walk here on the property. Had a nice lunch. It's mid-afternoon, a late afternoon, I guess. Getting there. Bloody cold right now. -12. Doesn't feel too bad, but it's crispy because we have a lot of shade right now. Because the sun just kind of clips the top of the trees and then it sets again. So all the sun is kind of on the other side. But oh, that's part of our property, that entire hillside there, which is still lit up a little bit. So in a month or so, we'll see a lot more sun on here, definitely. And then after that, we'll have all the morning sun directly on the house. Got the jackets on the dogs. Oh, I guess Savannah's not getting one because she's tougher than Reno, right?
She's got 2 times the fur.
So the property goes actually quite a ways down there, still like another 100 or something, maybe 200 meters. And it goes that way, I think like 750 meters. It's quite a ways. And then it cuts up the ridge line up to the top of the horizon. So there's a good chunk of land. And then of course, when we drive up, there's the old schoolhouse down here across the road. There's another 1.5 acres. It's more like pasture, flat land. So yeah, space is awesome. Do we have enough space?
Yes. Then I get to snowshoe out of my house.
Pretty well. You can walk the dogs without having to put them in the vehicle and going somewhere. Is this off leash allowed?
Huh?
Is off leash allowed here? Kind of nice. Let's go check it out. Yeah, it's pretty shaded, pretty cold, but it's cozy inside. The sunroom. Deer prints? Yeah. Well, you get your exercise right away because it's trailed quite well from the previous owner. It's got a nice grade to it. So you can do you can do a little mini circuit or a full circuit, whatever you like. Just a sliver of sunshine in here. You can actually see it is up in the forest. Must be a little notch. We're getting near the top of the property. The forest here is really mixed, so now it's getting a bit more open and the trees are a lot shorter. So let's clean up in here for a fire hazard. The bottom has to be cleared up a bit. And then we've got stands of birch and poplar mix. Just cedar in here and, oh man, all kinds. It's a real mix of trees. Down below it's mature second growth. Up here it's still a bit small, but healthy. Everything looks really good. Yeah, and there's quite a bit of deer prints in here because this trail is nice and easy to walk. And then just up in here, the property line's going to end up just up in here a little ways, and then it goes into this crown land forever. Quite a ways of crown behind that. That's the top of the property, it appears. And we're just gonna maybe cut through. We picked up this deer trail, so we'll just follow that. See what the animals are up to. So there's 2 or 3 of these bench roads here. Maybe it was for previous logging, I guess. It's been logged. Or select log, maybe, because there's not that many stumps, but odd. Yeah, these bench roads are actually not bad. The Jeep could use them if you cut some of the trees. This one goes up to another bench road that way. It gets pretty steep over here. And then there's another bench down here by the looks of it. Let's check it out. We just dropped back down a fair ways to another road, which is our driveway. We're actually at the workshop third. So looks like we only did about a third of the property because it goes the way we're going a long ways still. Okay. So, and this is actually an old road. It leads back to the driveway. Jeep trails. Cool. Well, that'll help if you want to get firewood on the property, if you can actually use the old trails. And then you can clean up and load the firewood onto the trailer and yeah, interesting. We just opened the gate. We still don't know which is the proper property line. This is 1.4 acres, including that little schoolhouse at the end, so I think it doesn't quite run this far. There's a fence here. That might be it. We'll figure it out. This is an old schoolhouse that's on the property. Converted to a barn, I guess. It's rough. I don't know if you can really save this. You can probably preserve it a little bit. The logs are good, so I think the logs are really good. And then this was added on, I guess, for the horses. Oh wow.
There's a bit of floor missing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, these beams are cool, man. They're
Yeah,
really,
I know.
they're in really good shape. They're not rotten.
Repurpose them and do something.
Maybe just get a tarp and just put it on the roof for now. That's where the chimney used to be. For the stove. I guess classes were kind of small then.
Yeah. You have about what, 6 kids in here?
Yeah, maybe a dozen.
Not even.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's too bad. It's the roof's pretty rough.
Savannah, don't go there.
But if the beams were strong enough, the uprights, then that one's been trussed or doubled up. Well, that's where the joints are. Oh, I see. Okay, that's probably all original then.
The one side's okay.
Yeah.
this side for the horses.